Frank's is tomorrow. Oh no, I said Frank's is tomorrow. God help you if you need a Chilton manual or a Hayes manual. You're going to be paying out the nose for one nowadays. What looks hot? Something bad? Something good? What happened? I appreciate it. 10 snappies. I'll take that. Yeah, hello, come in. Hopefully it looks good on the old waterfall. I didn't do nothing different, just sitting here with this old Phantom. We'll catch you, Bob. I got the stream going for the basement, and I just noticed something. When I key up on this channel, I come in on, it looks like 26862 down there, because right now as I'm talking, it's it's like I'm keyed up down there. Oh yeah, I call them, well, the technical, like, okay, so old scanners used to get this, they're called birdies. So you hit one frequency where it would be nothing, but it would trigger like the scan, like the squelch or something, but it would be dead silent. Called birdies. And when you're looking at your own signal through an SDR, you're exactly right. You're so close, you're picking up the harmonics, and it's bleeding, it's overloading the receiver. Okay. Right, right. You want to go see if we can shake some of the Eames baggers loose from in the basement? I said, you want to go shake some eaves baggers loose from the basement? Where the hell is everybody? The words of Pink Floyd, is there anybody in there?
Just not if you can hear me.
Ah, you got it!
I'll tell you what, I used to, there's the Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. I actually still have it, but it's not here, it's at my mother's. I have that on 8-track, and the stereo still. And I used to listen to that album, that 8-track, over and over and over.
I believe it. That was a good one. I got it. What the hell? The hell was that at the wall? Got that on the double vinyl, man. I tell you what, that is some trippy shit.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, oh yeah. So the thing, and I don't remember exactly specifically, but there was, listening to the 8-track, the Wish You Were Here 8-track, there was not only, so it's got, it was Welcome to the Machine was one of the songs, and there was, and Have a Cigar, there was like a couple, there was one song that stopped in the middle, and like you got some sounds from the 8-track, like from the actual stereo, like mechanical sounds, but then the track picked up in the middle of the song. I don't know, it just, to me it's like nostalgic, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I like how they, you, like you start it from the beginning and just let it play through. It's just one giant story.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree.
I remember I was living with my old boss man down south, and I had the wall playing. And I was trying to fall asleep, and I forget what song it was. It's something about I got my night light and I got my toothbrush and my toothpaste, or so kind of like living on the road, kind of sort of. I was fucking tripping out of my damn fucking head. I was feeling good that night. I'm like, is it fucking talking to me? Who's watching me right now?
Yeah, Pink Floyd is definitely some great listening music for sure. I mean, there's numerous albums. I mean, there's very over, like, okay, so when you think of music in general, and then mostly older artists, like going back, prior to the 80s and stuff, let's say, because I don't really think there's any of this, what I'm about to say, I don't think there's any of it now. But there's only a handful of albums, like, with music that you like Pink Floyd, like Led Zeppelin, and I'll just leave it there, where you can listen to the album from beginning to end and not have, because there's a lot of times there's albums that I was, or artists, I should say, that I was interested in and that I liked, but I couldn't just throw the album in on a, throw the record on, or throw the 8-track in, or whatever, cassette tape, whatever it is. I couldn't not, listen to it from the very beginning to the very end. There was always something that disgusted me that I had to skip over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they're called filler songs.
Okay, all right.
I know exactly what you mean. You be listening
there's, you know, and I'm sure that everybody has a different taste of music or a slightly different taste of music and that kind of stuff. So, you know, I don't discriminate when it comes to, you know, people telling me, you know, what albums that they like that they can listen from beginning to end and stuff. But I know if top three, I would say what would be, you know, like something from Pink Floyd, whether it be Wish You Were Here or one or two of the. It's a 2-disc or an extended play on the wall, isn't it? There's a 1 and 2 for the wall, isn't there?
Yes. Yeah, that was a double vinyl.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. So either, well, that would make 3, but we'll count it as 1, even though it's 2. And then the only other one that comes to mind at the moment that would fall in the top 3 would be Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes live at the Greek. I don't know if you've ever seen that, heard any of it or before, but that album is like top notch, man. It is sweet.
Yeah, I never heard that one, but it sounds good.
Well, it's, you know, so that I would say, because I like a lot of Led Zeppelin, and Led Zeppelin, one of the Led Zeppelin albums should probably fall in there. But I think when Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes did that Live at the Greek album, man, they hit every song that was, I mean, and it's high fidelity too, like, you know, like, so it's got Jimmy Page, you know, and his guitar riffs and his playing and singing and all that. Well, some of his singing, because I think the guy from Black Crowes, he actually did a lot of the vocals and all that. But it has some attitude, some Black Crowes attitude thrown in there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you ever get the opportunity to sit down and you want to listen to some music or you know, just kind of dabble a little bit, see how it sounds, check that album out.
I got a bookmark.
Tempo. The only other place that I would go to after that would be Led Zeppelin, and some of their some of the songs that you actually won't hear on, you know, that album you just bookmarked. There's, you know, other, like, not so frequently heard songs, things that you don't hear on the radio type stuff. And I like all that stuff. That's one of my favorite things to discover is it really, I hate popular shit, you know. Give me stuff that these people won't play on the radio, you know what I mean?
Do you like, well, I think I could probably answer this question, but do you like power ballad type music, like, you said Led Zeppelin, like, does it bother you to hear another artist that kind of sounds like another artist, but it's not, they don't do the same music, but they sound the same? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. Yes and no. I mean, it's okay. It's gotta be somebody that's really talented and good, I would say. Excuse me. Yeah, it can't be. I've tried. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've tried to listen to a couple things like that, and some people just don't. They just don't have it, man. They just ain't got it.
There's this band, it's called Greta Van Fleet. And the guy that's the lead, I mean, the kid looks like a, I can't judge because he's got some pipes on him, but, you know, they don't look like the normal type, you know. But, Greta Van Fleet, if you're ever bored and want to hear somebody scream into a microphone.
I like Greta Van Fleet. I have a lot of stuff of theirs saved in my YouTube music saves. Yeah, I do like them. It's not, their music isn't something that I go after a lot, as far as like, you know, I stop what I'm doing and I want to listen to some music, but I do like them. They are really good. They got a bunch of good stuff.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Like something I wouldn't listen to every day, but you know, if it was on the radio, I probably wouldn't change it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a very good way to describe it. Absolutely.
A little folky though.
Yeah, but yeah, that's okay. I kind of dig it. I mean, you know, listen. Consider the other things that I listen to. You know, I'm all over the place with music, man. You know, picking banjos and playing fiddles, and I like it all, man. It just, if it sounds good to my ear, man, that's what it is.
Oh yeah. If your playlist doesn't sound like you have Tourette's or some kind of mental instability, you're not a true music enthusiast.
Yeah. Oh man, I was gonna say something about Bon Jovi, but I lost it.
You know, it's funny about that. The store manager, she just had a vacation like I don't fucking know, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. She went to go see Bon Jovi. I had to laugh. That was what are the fucking odds? You know, he actually walked off. I don't know if it was that one or not, but he walked off stage.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, man. Did you laugh in her face when she mentioned it? What she was doing on her vacation?
Yeah, she said she went to go see Bon Jovi, and I kind of had that, like, I had to restrain myself because she wouldn't get the context. She might think I'm a little off kilter, you know, but I was laughing internally.
Oh, man. Oh, wouldn't be, oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, apparently he was too tired and couldn't finish the show, so he just walked off stage.
No kid. That's pretty crazy, man.
If Keith Richards is still rocking, he better keep rocking.
Be some kind of some kind of update or report, like why did you just stop the show and walk off stage?
It's because he was tired.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling it, so he just said fuck it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Imagine paying for tickets and parking and everything else just for the the mainlining act to say, I don't feel this tonight.
Yeah.
I'd be waiting at him with his fucking tour bus flattening his tires.
Oh, how could, the audacity, man, I mean, like seriously, I don't even know the right word for it, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, these people are, everybody, you know, that's going to the show, they're paying all this money for tickets to see a show, and listen, he didn't just all of a sudden not feel well and walk off stage. He kind of, I bet you, he had, not that he had it planned, but he wasn't comfortable going out there in the first damn place.
Oh, I guarantee it. He probably got out there, and he was probably expecting a standing ovation and crowd just cheering, and all he heard was, yeah, because his fans
Oh, man.
I gotta take a quick standby. I got a chopper in my damn receive right now. I think I'm picking up the damn washing machine.
Alright, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna take a stand. I'll be sitting here. I ain't turning this thing off. I'll be in here. Got me wanting to listen to some music, man. I have to pull up. I'm gonna have to find some YouTube music here. Got me into music listening. Well, never mind.
Gotta queue up some LaGrange. Maybe Rad will come out and play.
Yeah. Oh, ZZ Top. ZZ Top, you saying?
Yeah, I thought he was playing last time.
Oh, no kidding. LaGrange. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they got some good guitar picking, bass playing and that thing. Oh, AC/DC.
I was just about to send you a video of the noise that I got, and it fucking stopped.
It just dropped off?
Yeah, it's the damn washing machine. Apparently, when it hits the spin cycle, I can hear it in my damn receive.
Oh, no kidding.
It sounds like a damn chopper. I was waiting for somebody else to say something about it, but I didn't see it on the SDR, so I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? And I go in the other room, and the damn washing machine's running.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Always something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's always the weirdest shit, too.
Alright, here you go, Catnap. I got one for you. Sweet Candy by AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
100% sure how good that actually sounded. I was having some slight technical difficulties over here, but it should have been halfway decent, I think.
It was alright. It was definitely loud.
Oh, is that what? Okay. So it was just too loud.
Yeah, like it was over. I don't know. I knew what you were playing.
Alright, hold on. Okay, so I kind of thought that maybe what it was.
That sounded more gooder.
Yeah, I was messing around with a bunch of knobs on the EQ there, trying to get it to sound right. I think I might have got close. Oh boy. Okay, alright. Audio check.
Huh. Now what's going on here?
Oh, let's go. I'll be right back.
Hey, check.
One, two. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2. 1, 2. Audio check. 1, 2. Audio. Okay. I just put some settings back, generally where I usually have them for the most part, I think. Something's still not right.
You sound pretty decent.
I'm looking at, so I've turned away from the SDR. I'm looking at the swing on the meters, and they're moving pretty good. I don't have a meter hooked up right now. I'm just kind of dependent on the RF and signal meter for my modulation on the radio, which I don't actually pay attention to all that much. But it's definitely not. I'm trying to figure out. It might be fine. It might just be something. Might just be something else on my end. Not exactly 100% sure. But if it sounded okay, signal still normal. Modulation seems okay.
Yeah, everything looks good and sounded good. Got good forward swing, 7 and 9. No complaints.
10-4, okay. Alright, it must just be something. A lot of times my listening ear screws me up. If something in my listening ear changes, it throws me through a loop here. I'm thinking that something else is going on. But if it sounded okay, then we'll leave it right here. Audio check what? Oh, there we go. It was on my end.
What happened?
My mixer, my 2-channel mixer, I guess it's got some, I don't know, if I move it just a little bit off of full blast, which I have to have it turned all the way up for the microphone. So I got the microphone gain basically on the mixer. As soon as I did that, I shifted the back all the way up. I don't know why that one bleeped. Okay, never mind. Yep, that's all it was the mixer volume.
Are those knobs or are they like faders?
Knobs.
Ooh, yeah, I can tell you're just moving them back and forth. They're crunchy.
Yeah. I should probably play with the knobs more.
You gotta get your can at Deoxit and play Come in Tokyo.
Yeah, I should put them. Yeah, exactly. I should put them. I should plant this thing in front of what I should do is get one of them little fat girls like Bob has, and then plant all the internals into one of those. That would be more fun. Alright, at least it's alright. Problem solved. It was only in my listening ear, it wasn't on my actual output. But anyway. Yeah, it was a good song. Yeah, the AC/DC, what's the name of that song? Sweet Candy. It's like something you won't hear on the radio.
And that sounds like one of them songs that some MADD mother protested. Can't wait to have free time. I'm gonna drive around and play Snowblind in front of a rehab. I'm an asshole.
What?
Never mind.
Snowblind?
Snowblind by Ozzy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I just realized something else too. Maybe my phone, because I just unplugged my... Did my audio change at all, or did it not?
I can't really tell. I mean, you don't sound different. You still sound the same, but you may have came
here's what I'm gonna do, because I think maybe now I know what's going on. Well, not exactly, but I got a pretty good lead. So now, right now, my phone is plugged into the mixer, and 1, 2, 3. Now it is not. Now it is not.
No change.
Okay, but I did hear. Okay, so no change, but I did hear a change on my end, and that's only on my listening ear. So that's what I believe that's what I was hearing.
Okay, what, does it get louder or is it lower when you unplug your phone?
Yeah, it got a lot louder once I unplugged.
I mean, this is pure speculation, so don't take it with too much weight. But if so if it gets louder, it's almost like it's sampling some of your audio, and when you take the phone out, that sampling goes away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like pulling. See, now I got, because I overcompensated for the problem before I figured out what the problem was. Now I am starting, it seems like I'm starting to squeal in my ear. Oh, but I forgot. That's right. I forgot about never mind. See, you're not the only one that can go off on a tangent there, Cat. Now.
It's fun, you know?
It is. It's fun in my head.
I think with all them knobs and adjustments that you got, like, wherever you have, like, your normal settings or whatever, take, like, I wouldn't say, like, mark it or whatever, but, like, you have, like, a Sharpie or something, you know? Mark all your baseline settings. That way, if anything gets tweaked or whatever, you know exactly where they are. And, you have a little hash mark for the "Can you hear me now" setting, too.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. I mean, so I'm basically what I have done that. I've gotten kind of like baseline audio settings and stuff like that, and all I've done is just take a picture, of the EQ. So I know where everything's pointed, just in case, I get kerfuzzled or whatever, and I can't remember. But for the most part, I remember. I remember where to go. If something starts acting weird, I can always draw back, to some home settings.
Right. That's smart. Yeah, it's even better taking a picture of it.
Yeah, especially with let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. There's 14 knobs on this thing.
Oh shit.
And most of them, 6 of them, I would say 6 of them really don't make that much of a difference, when it comes to pushing audio. So I'm going to change 2 of them right now that are, just about 12 o'clock, like on the downside of 12 o'clock. Now I just took both of them and I shut them off. Basically, they're at 0. They're negative. There's nothing there now. So that's just 2 knobs.
Oh my god, it sounds like you got a clothespin on your nose and you're like one of them transatlantic radio personalities. This just in.
This just in. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, we'll try to clean that up a little bit. We'll put that one here. No, we'll put that one there. We'll put this one right. How's that sound? 1, 2.
Sounds good.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, you're using the 8 band, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That one's got, what is it? It's got 3
essentially, yeah, because I mean, it's not, they don't click that way, but yes, you're correct. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna get a change out of each knob, yeah, there's basically three points on each knob where your max, your mid, and your minimum would be. So yes. So on those top 8 settings, if you were to think of, even though they're variable, you have a minimum, you have a mid, and you have a max.
Right. It would make it easier for those, like, especially for that, because you have multiple adjustments for, for the curve or whatever. Like remember the old stereos that have like a visual display, like a spectrum analyzer, where, everybody, everybody back in the day would set their faders look like a smiley face?
Yes, yes, exactly, yes. Yes. Yeah, because that was, and that's kind of, yes, if your EQ or if you had slide knobs for all your audio, yeah, you had high bass, and then it drifted down to your mids would turn way down, and then back up into your highs. Yeah.
I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to like the high end, like audio analysis type stuff, But for my basic rudimentary knowledge, one of the coolest things that I found out or figured out was you can run your audio through like Audacity, which is audio like podcast program. You can make music and shit. And there's a setting on there, or a function where you can take a clip of your audio and analyze it and see your frequency response.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what I was using it for was not to see, where my voice lies at, but if I had like, you ever hear somebody with a fucking hum?
Yeah.
All right, so you have a 60 cycle hum and you have a 120 cycle hum. If you have a hum in your radio or your audio, run it through that, and it'll tell you what it is, that's the 60 or 120 cycle, and what the decibel is. So that when you cue it, you can actually visually see that spike go away.
Oh, no kidding. That's called what? Audacity?
Audacity, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. I believe it's Windows, Linux, all it's all platforms, but it's simple enough to where you can. It's not overly complicated.
Right. Alright, knowing where, I'm going to try something on you here, since doesn't seem like there's anybody else out there talking at the moment, or even trying to break in. But I'm sure there's some eaves baggers in there, so I'm going to try something on you here real quick. I'm going to basically invert, you were talking about that smiley face thing, so we can do an inverted smiley face. Let me just, I'm going to get silent, but I'm going to actually, no, I'll unkey. Just in case there's somebody out there. In the meantime, I'm going to change all them settings and invert the whole thing, and then we'll see how that sounds.
I got you. I'll be standing by. Now's the time for all you eaves, baggers, and sand droppers to say your piece. Going once. Going twice. Bunch of slackers.
Alright, so there's an inverted smiley face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
it's a very subtle. Your I don't know what the your edges are flatter. Like you, the body of your modulation is full, but like you rolled off.
Roger.
Sounds good though. It's really crisp.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's crisp. Maybe what we should do is try to play with it a little bit. The inverted side, we'll start from center, working out. Center, working out. Center, working, whoops, out. And then, okay, two more. One, two, and how's that right there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, still, I mean, to me it sounds damn near the same. You know, all of your changes, unless you're really doing an extreme change, like there's nothing drastic to any of the changes that you're doing, except for when you turn those two I think in the middle all the way down. It's not like you're on a D104, but other than that, like, very subtle.
Okay, alright. Alright, so I'm going to go back to, I'm going to unkey. I'm going to go back to everything that I was doing. I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's where I was to start with at the very beginning of all that. That's where I started that. All the settings are pretty much exactly on point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, the body of your voice came back like the I don't know. All of the frequency response. I'm trying to sound technical here, but you know, you sound good. Like that's yes.
All right, good. So we were okay. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, if you like ran your voice, because that's like the trick to like running EQs or anything. Like it has to be tailored to the individual's voice. And in your case, like if you ran your voice to like a spectrum analyzer, you can see your entire frequency response. Like if your lowest pitch is here, your highest pitch is here, your whatever, you can take those frequencies and match them to your EQ. And like let's just say you have a high, I don't know, 1,000 hertz pitch at one point, you can turn that down to kind of smooth it out, kind of sort of. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, yes.
Like that would be like that's like the in my opinion that's more like splitting hairs and shit. Like if you really want to be like a freaking audiophile, you know?
Yeah, but I mean sometimes nitpicking at stuff like that it can result in some good results, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely, because that's how you get the sound that you want. Like, if you have certain audio pitches in your voice that you want to try and broaden, you know, you can, make it, give it more body, more depth, and, it's not just, turning knobs and throwing shit at the wall.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, especially, yeah. Well, I know how to throw shit at the wall, and I think it's, I hope Bob's listening to this. How about it down there, that plastic asshole for me? That's what you call throwing shit at the wall. Alright, we're done playing. We ain't stirred up nobody out here. I figured we'd stir up somebody.
Either they're listening, they don't want to interrupt in fear of the conversation going dead, or everybody's taking a sabbatical tonight.
Yeah, yep, 7:17, 17 minutes after 7 o'clock on this fine Friday evening.
Shit, it's past the hour. Time to smoke, brother Rat. If you're listening, hit that damn beat.
To tilt my head back on this Corona.
Time to get wasted. I always wanted to try this damn gravity bong thing I seen on damn YouTube one time. Damn, put a long neck in one end, put a joint in the other. You flip the bottle upside down, you chug the beer, it damn suctions the joint, and then you damn inhale the smoke.
Cat. Catnap. I don't know if I told you this before, but this is going way, way back. I made a gravity bomb out of the big water cooler jugs.
Oh, yes, I know exactly what you're gonna say, and yes, you got it, yes, that is the weekender, my friend.
I didn't know what I was in for, man. And then while I was done, I'm like, holy shit, dude.
See, here's the new thing with those water jugs. The gravity bongs are great. They will fucking put you on your ass. But here's the updated version. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you take a 5-gallon water jug, you cut the bottom off, right? You take a pool noodle, and it goes around the bottom to create a suction like a fucking deep sea helmet, you know? And at the top where the water would come out at, you take one of the mattress inflatables, right? Where it blows the air, and you put tinfoil on the top, you put a whole bunch of weight on there, and you turn it on, and you let that motherfucker take you to outer space. Oh, so good.
Oh, man, the pool noodle kills me. Yeah, because you would have to. What you could actually do with that is take it in the actual pool with you.
That's even better.
You would. Oh man, that's such a good idea. Brother rat, brother rat, brother rat, brother rat, brother rat. Where you at?
He's looking for a 5-gallon water jug.
And a pool noodle.
I'm lying. He said, I ain't fucking building shit. I got a vape.
Yeah, that's right. I ain't got time for that. But take a stand by there, cat. I'll be right back.
I got you. Pitiful, I tell you. Pitiful.
So, you know, I thought about this as I walked away from the microphone. I'm gonna have as long as you're okay with it, on the at least on, yeah. Let's just define it as Tuesdays and Fridays. When I say your name, it's gonna be Cat Wap instead of Cat Nap. Just to keep the tradition alive. That man comes in there, he don't know who. You ever hear him sometime? And when he's talking and then he tries to address somebody, he addresses me, you, Tom, Pegasus, Bob, and Gear Jammer all at the same time. I mean, I bless him, man. I ain't trying to make fun of him or nothing, but man, that is funny. So what was it, just one truck you had to unload today?
Yeah. Usually, I don't know, we get like 10-piece truck or 10 pallets, you know. That's like bad for a bad day. Today was 15 and everybody was freaking out.
So, like, what's the, I mean, I would assume maybe sometimes the priority or whatever changes or is different from truck to truck, but when you, like, so, when the truck shows up and you unload it, like, is it, you unload it and, like, kind of stack it off to the side, you know, until you know where it's going to go, or is most of it you know where it's going to go and it just goes right, like, I'm not really sure what the question is I'm trying to ask.
Well, the protocol right now is the trucks usually come in, I don't know, they've been coming in like 7:30. Today it was late, it came in at 9:30, right? So the truck gets unloaded at 7:30 by whoever the opening manager is, right? We come in, it's supposed to be 2 to 10 on Monday, right? So the truck gets unloaded, it sits in receiving till we get in at 2 o'clock. Now they're making changes where it comes in early, we can come in a little bit early to get a start on it. But most of the time, it's, you know, pull it straight out of the back, right to the damn floor and work it.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I was kind of wondering. Is it the stuff that's got to go right out on the floor, you know, or is it, you know, or what? I mean, is that mostly, because so I guess mostly that's what it is stuff to restock what should be on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So here's it. How much? I would. Okay, so. So question first, I guess. I would assume that there's somebody in your store that does the ordering for what shows up on the truck. Am I correct?
Yeah. So on Monday, like right now, I'm talking, you know, the current whatever the fuck way it is. It could change tomorrow, but Monday the truck comes. Tuesday, they're scanning holes, right? Yeah, Tuesday they're scanning holes, and then Friday's the next truck. So whatever they scan on that Tuesday, it'll be on that Friday's truck.
Okay, all right. How much? And like with everything else, I mean, you can simplify things as much as, when I say you, I don't mean you, but you can simplify things as much as you want, but I'm assuming there's always mistakes that happen, right? Like, and when those mistakes happen, do you just hold on to them mistakes, or do you have to return them, or how's that work?
Well, this place does something that I don't normally see in logistics, which I call good faith receiving, right? So whenever there is the bill that we get, I'm going to go off the tangent, but the bill that we get, right, has the pallet count and the carton count. So you have like totes, like the boxes, right? So where the hell was I going with that?
So the totes, the pallets, the totes, and so good faith receiving.
Good faith receiving. Nothing gets scanned in. Like at Lowe's and like Walmart, when they get a truck in, they have to break the truck down, scan everything that's on that truck for receiving purposes. Make sure you're getting everything that we ordered, right? Here we don't do that. There's no audits. There's no nothing. Which surprises the crap out of me. But then again, everything's written off anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. But if they don't scan or they didn't do an area or something, like I'll get like 10 bags of the same shit on both trucks because nobody scanned in the right shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yeah, so yeah. So then you have to wind up. You fill the hole that's on the floor, but then you still have a lot of that same item probably. Sometimes, maybe not all the time, but sometimes you still have a lot of that same item, and then it's just sitting in the back room somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, it used to be, now before they changed it, all the overstock would go on a pallet. You would what they call flavor stack, which is all the same items are the same, that you stack them all together, and then that became too hard, because not everybody can pull a pallet jack, so they put them on these U-boat type deals, right? Same deal, you got a flavor stack and shit, but yeah, like, I'm stacked up to the fucking ceiling with one product, like, that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, you would think that, so you would have to send, you would have to send that back, that overstock, some of that overstock, at least some of that overstock, at some point, you would have to send it back, right?
You would think, but no, what they do is they do audits for like out of dates. So they'll do a section to make sure everything is in date. And we'll be throwing away more product in a little bit. Like, it's just the whole process. Like, it's not like a hardware store to where if you have a surplus of bolts, the bolts ain't gonna go bad. This is perishable items. It goes bad. Even though the shelf life is 2 years, it don't matter.
Right.
Because most dog food or pet food has about 2 to 4 year shelf life.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So you would think that it would, yeah. So if you have overstock and if you're going to send something back or do something, well, if you find, let's say, and I don't know how this is done, I don't know if it's done with a simple scan, as far as like a perishable date or something, I guess you guys get notified to pull that, and then what happens?
Yeah, so at the distribution center, they have to manually scan everything that they're putting on the pallet. We don't get that itemization, but they have to have it, I guarantee, for inventory purposes, right? So I keep losing my fucking train of thought. Talking about sending shit back.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering, like, whether it be overstock or a out-of-date item, does it go on I guess when I say send it back, I don't know, maybe that's not the correct terminology. When they send it somewhere, if it's perishable and it's out of date, they gotta send it somewhere and it doesn't go back to the warehouse.
Right, okay, so when they scan it over at the distro, when they send it off on the truck, each bag has batch numbers. So when they're scanning in the physical product, that manifest goes to the managers. So
Okay. So is that on, if something like that happens, okay, so I go online, I want to order a product, and I'm trying to order it from a Delaware store, but your store has it, and I order it. Now, does that go on a separate truck, or does any truck pick it up?
The out-of-state orders, it's a FedEx order. So whenever you go on the website and you pick whatever it is, it'll say, ship from location or something to that effect. And it'll say, hey, it's coming from Millville, New Jersey. It'll be there in however many days. You get the tracking number when it gets scanned into the computer. My favorite thing is on the overnights when we have time, we do orders. Nothing makes me more happier than giving somebody an alert at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, you can pick up your shit in about 5 hours. Because me, knowing me, it's probably going to give me bad karma, but like when I order shit online or, I track it. Now I'm watching that tracking number. Where's it going? How long is it there? When's it going to get here? Like a kid in a candy store, waiting for Christmas. But, it makes me so happy. I'll pull their order and they'll get an alert with their email or whatever. Hey, your order's picked. You gotta wait until 9 a.m. to get it though.
Done, ready to go. Yeah, well, there was a terminology we used to use in the Navy. Everything was hurry up and wait.
Yep. Reminded me of something. There was a guy I used to talk to when I lived down south. His handle was Yankee Red Eye. He was from New York, and I think he was in the Navy too. And he said, what joke we play on the new guy? Ask him to go look for some GU11 grease.
Checkered paint. You checkered paint or the basement key.
I made the bad mistake. I said, what the fuck is GU11 grease? He said, it's seagull shit.
Left-handed monkey wrench. Yeah, those were the good old days. Can't do that shit now. They get all these young kids will get all bent out of shape and have a lawsuit on you.
Yeah, I'm being hazed. Yeah, go try to be a SEAL when they drown your ass, you dumb snowflake.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. Speaking about the military, there was this, I think it was on Instagram or TikTok, there was she was a Muslim soldier. I think she was in the Army, because I think she had fatigues on. And the question was if she was giving an order to do something with Muslims, to attack the Muslims or defend, or something along the lines of Muslim, right? And she said no. Thinking to myself, isn't that a court-martialable offense?
In the IRDC, yeah, probably.
To disobey a direct order?
Yeah, in any military, I would. Yeah, there's. Yeah, if a lawful, if you're refusing to carry out a lawful order, yes, that's yeah, you're subject to court martial. Yeah.
It's just crazy to me that people are that stupid.
yeah. I mean, I've been seeing. I didn't see a lot of that. What I did see though was, well, I didn't witness it. Let's get that out of the way. I didn't witness it, but it happened you know, while on the same ship while I was out to sea. We had a couple people. So here's the crazy thing. You know, we're out in open water, and you know, with the hangar doors up, you know, because we're not under any kind of risk or whatever, or not in current flight operations or nothing, right? And this one guy, he comes out in his PT, in his physical, you know, PT gear, shorts, t-shirt, and all, sneakers, like he's running, like he's exercising. And he's running across the hangar deck, and he goes right for one of the elevators and jumps right over the fucking ropes into the water.
Oh my God.
He said he wanted to go home.
You wanted to go home?
That's what he said when we spun around. Because they got people watching. I mean, somebody's going to see it, right? So, and he had no float code on or nothing. They picked him up, and then you know, started to ask him some questions. Obviously, they're going to ask him a few questions, and that was his answer. He just wanted to go home.
That's the wrong way to do it.
Yes. But he thought he was going to make it.
Yeah, we're going to turn this boat around just for you.
And then, so here's another example. We have, well, I mean, this is just flagrant, you know, mission, what they call it is missing ship's movement. So we pulled into Italy, and, you know, there was, for a couple days or something, and, you know, we were allowed to get off the ship, go travel, you know. Some things you had to get permission for, and other things you didn't. And this couple, actually, but it turned out they were, you know, a guy and a girl that basically, I don't know the whole story, whether they met each other on the ship or whatever. They became you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. So we pull into, and they're from the States, obviously. If we pull into Italy, they get off the ship and go, we ain't going back.
You know, somehow I thought you were going to say that, because I was going to ask you, have you ever heard of anybody getting a weekend pass and never coming back? And you just, yeah. I was going to ask, what would happen if you went on a weekend pass that never came back? If when they find you, oh boy.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what happened. I mean, they made the choice, you know, not to come back. They wanted, I don't know, they figured, I don't know what happened, man, but, you know, I wasn't there with them, obviously, but, you know, they made the choice. They weren't coming back to the ship, so, you know, it doesn't excuse them from anything. The only thing that it does is cause them to, you know, catch a missing ship's movement charge. That's it.
Good evening. Oh, that's the technical charge for it? I would think that'd be deserting.
Well, it's along the same lines. Good evening, Tom T. and Bob. I think I heard you in there.
Roger, yeah, okay. I'm just waving the hand.
What's up, Bob?
Right back.
Hey, where's you? Hey, Catnap. Brother Rat in here yet?
I heard him, you hear him?
He's taking the night off.
Baron.
You gotta text him, Bob. You gotta text him. Call him on the phone, Bob.
Yeah, I think I saw his number written down in the men's room bathroom.
That's where I got his number from.
Uh-oh.
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 Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, Crazy Bob.
Hi, you sound good coming out on my radio. Hello, and I hope you're groovy.
Yeah,
Okay, stay groovy.
yeah.
It's fun to be groovy. Keep having fun. It's a lot of fun to have fun.
It's fun to be groovy.
Hi, Cartoon Killer.
My song's just with that one line.
You stepped on that young girl there. Who's that out there?
Good evening, everybody. That's my granddaughter. She wanted to say hello to everybody.
Hey, good evening.
Hey, little Dave.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
What's up, Dave? Very good. It's fun to talk to your granddaughter there. It made me want to clean up my language a little bit.
Yeah, she's gonna, when she gets older, she's gonna want to see Bay and talk to everybody. She's gonna keep it alive.
Okay, yeah, we need another generation out here.
You gotta teach her to say, stay groovy.
Yeah, she's gonna stay groovy.
I just want to say, stay groovy and good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Pegasus.
Hey,
Crazy Bob.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Tom.
Hey, ORG. What's up, Tom?
Good evening. Waving a hand to everybody. Been listening to Catnap and RJ for, I guess almost an hour now. Good conversation.
Hey. Good evening, Tom, to you there, 30. Good evening, Tom, Pegasus. And, good evening, Tom, to everybody else that hear the sound of my voice.
I better say good evening time, everybody. Welcome to the Friday evening show.
Action, 588.
Right back at everybody, Crazy Bob, Catnap, Pegasus, Tom, RJ, good evening time, all my friends.
Good evening there, 588.
Hey, little Dave, how you doing?
Doing good.
Copy.
Good evening down there, Tom.
Hello, Frank. Hello there, little Dave.
Hello, right back at you, Tom.
Hey, good evening, Tom, to you, 588. Good evening.
Good evening right back there, Mr. RJ.
Crazy Bob, Crazy Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy, Brother Rat will be out shortly. He hears that.
Was he in the shower?
Well, he's probably in there choking his chicken.
Hello. Rob Drew.
He said Brother Rat's gonna be out here shortly.
Probably. Hearing all that echo.
He's probably delivering a tractor trailer full of plastic assholes. Come on. Was that too much? It never gets old.
Heading for State Man's house.
Yeah, it sounded like he was heading towards State Man's.
Bob, is that you? What are you doing? Talking on a different radio?
No, didn't have different radio.
Somebody's Watergating them, isn't he?
Maybe that's what it is.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah,
you're disqualified from this question, okay? Stand by. Does anybody know who started Big Ben?
Bullet. I have no idea.
Bullet.
No idea.
somebody said it.
Yeah, I heard somebody say it.
Hey, who was that?
The dead.
I said it was Bullet.
Dan.
He said your mom.
Hey.
What?
Good evening time.
Good evening.
Good evening there, Ken.
Good evening, everybody. Crazy Bob? I don't know if you remember, but Bullet was Big Ben.
Yeah, I want to see if he can get back on the air sometime there. I know he's got the channel because I hooked him up with an old radio that got off of Bunky, that old Mobile that had this channel, North Star.
I think he started it one night when Brother Rat was on there. No, it was always about Joey. No, before that, Tommy. He'd done that a long time. You don't remember when he used to tell Rat he was in a tractor trailer heading his way?
Yeah, that was up on channel 23. That way long time ago. Yeah, I remember.
Time to you, number 10.
What's up, Dan?
Hello.
Is that Todd?
Hey, Cadnap, what are you running, barefoot tonight?
No, just a low power. You can't hear me?
I got 3 pounds on you. I guess I can hear you good enough. You're not as usually snappy.
Beetlejuice. Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Must be those conditions.
That's big.
Well, I mean, it's 7:53, 53 minutes after 7 o'clock. Where you at, Brother Rat?
He's all right. He wasn't here Tuesday either, wasn't he?
That's what I understand. He wasn't here Tuesday either.
I think we ought to take a ride over there.
Bring some plastic assholes.
That's right.
He wants biodegradable. Last time I saw Bullet, about a year ago, he said his son was in a bad accident down in Tennessee, a car accident, and got messed up. He's going to be okay now, I guess he said, but he tore a new asshole. He said he actually needs a plastic asshole because something happened to his butt or something. Got put where his face used to be or something.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
Yeah, I was laughing right at Bullet when he told me that. So, I mean, I said he's going to be okay now. Yeah, he's coming back, but he really got tore up in a car accident there and injured his anus.
That's gotta be a pretty bad injury to injure your anus.
Maybe the gear shift went up his ass. I don't know what happened.
Hey, Catnap.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever called somebody that you knew that wasn't going to answer the phone, and you tried to leave them the longest voicemail message ever?
Well, you know what's even funnier about that? So, okay, so the normal voicemail message, usually I think it's 3 minutes long. That's the cutoff. So you're dead silent the entire almost 3 minutes, right? The last like 5 seconds, you start a word and it cuts off.
Oh, no. Oh, so if you're silent too long, it'll just stop?
No, the cutoff for a voicemail, like, the longest voicemail that you can leave, I think, is it's either 3 minutes or 6 minutes. But what you do is you're dead quiet the entire time, and right before it shuts off, you say a word or something like, "Whoa, what?"
Oh, okay, I got you.
Make them think it's something important. Yeah, fuck with people.
Right.
It was with the tape machine here. Instead of a hello, we're not home or something, I said, hello, I can't hear you. What's wrong? What's wrong with your phone? I can't hear you. And the person on the other end, can you hear me now? Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah, I have heard that too, yes. People, on their voicemail, it's like silent for a second when it stops ringing, and then they say, hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Hey, RJ, what happened to you there? You lost your audio.
I lost my audio?
Never mind, I'm just messing with you.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound like I lost my audio.
I was messing with you.
Hey, Bob, I got something for you.
What is it?
I have a visitor over here. He just came up. He heard you were in there, and he's going to step up to the mic and say something. Here he is. Okay. Say what you got to say.
The hell? What, one of your neighbor's goats get in the house?
Yeah.
My brother and I, since maybe the late 60s, every time we were on the phone with each other, I'd always say, like, hey, I got really something important to tell you. Then I hung up, then he's calling me back and I won't answer. It drives him nuts. So he did it to me a couple times, so I already knew what he was going to do. I said, hey, here's something I really got to tell you. Click.
That's funny.
Alright, enough of me. You're going to see what's cooking in the kitchen, and I'll be back in a little bit. Skid steer!
Skid steer! Oh, boy. You know what Rat would say about that, right, Catnap?
Pitiful. Caught me off guard because Rat could have said a whole lot of things. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Rat's he's an unpredictable type of fellow. He could have said just about anything.
What the fuck's wrong with you, RJ?
Exactly. Man, I hope he's okay. I mean, I hope he's okay. Shit, that's I think so. He wasn't out here Tuesday, and so far, as of yet, it's only 7:59, 59 minutes after 7 o'clock. He's not in here as of yet this evening.
I hope he didn't get hurt trying to get up his driveway.
He probably slipped, Frank.
He probably did. Or fell in that hole.
The mailbox right now.
Hey, RJ, he might have fell in that hole.
Yeah. Good to hear you in there, Frank. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. No sense complaining, man. No sense complaining.
Keeping busy?
It's been a little slow this week. Didn't do too much this week. Just had to go over there to the church today and unload the truck with all of the food in it. But other than that, it's been a slow work week.
Roger. Yeah, sometimes sometimes some downtime is okay. It can be good, you know. I mean, you know, everybody needs a break.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt about that.
Oh, it's on my brain, Frank. Happy birthday for tomorrow.
Hey, I thank you very much. Thank you much, man. It's a blessing to see another one, man, old as I am.
Always a blessing, man.
Sure enough, man. Glad to see another one roll in here.
Gotta get you a big tall glass of milk and a big old chocolate cake.
Yes, sir. And that, what they call those steaks, doggone, what's that steak I always get? Was it the 13 ounce? The great big old steak down at Texas Roadhouse? Damn, can't even think of it. The big old steak with the bone sticking way out the side of it.
Hey, gotta get you a tomahawk steak.
There you go, that's it. That's it. Had a brain fart. Yeah, that's what I get, those big old tomahawk steaks.
That's some good eating right there.
Yes, sir. Took the wife out last month for her birthday, and tomorrow she's taking me out for my birthday. And that's where I usually get that tomahawk steak.
God bless you, man.
Thank you much.
Happy birthday, dear, to you, 588, Mr. Frank. Happy birthday.
Thank you much, here, RJ.
What restaurant you usually all go to?
What's that steak? The steakhouse coming from Violin, going towards Millville. What's that? Because there's two steakhouses down there. I go to the one on the left side. Which one is that, Ted?
Roadhouse.
Is that the steakhouse on the left side, going down towards Millville, down by the malls? Because they got the two steakhouses. I keep forgetting each one of them.
If it's on the left, it's the Texas Roadhouse.
That's it, Texas Roadhouse. That's it.
Roger, Texas Roadhouse. All right.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Frank.
Thank you there, John.
I don't think you heard me before, though, so happy birthday, Frank.
Thank you there, Pegasus.
Many more, my friend, many more.
Sure hope so. If I can stay out of these doctor's office, I might get many more. What's that, Tom?
Happy birthday.
Thank you much, man.
I think it's Jeepster's birthday, too.
When was Jeepster's birthday?
Every day.
Copy. Hey, he was out to the car show a couple weeks ago, man. He's looking like you, Tom.
What's that?
Man, he done lost a lot of weight. You ain't gonna recognize Jeepster when you see him.
I never thought Jeepster was that big. Maybe I was wrong, but I didn't know you needed to lose weight.
Ah, man, I could not believe it when I saw him.
Probably all that hair he lost off his face.
Man, he'd lost some weight, boy. He's doing that injection where people's losing weight. I need to get on that pen myself. I need to lose some weight.
Keep eating all them steaks.
Yeah, I'll take that. Hope to get that shot after the steak, because I'm going to enjoy my steak tomorrow.
I gotta step away. I got to do something. I'll catch you in a short.
Cappy, what you got, hungry, Ten?
No, I got a chore to do.
Cappy on that.
What do you think, Frank? It was a bit humid. We're losing we're catching a break, I think. Losing a little bit of that humidity. It's still a little bit hot. Still a little bit humid, but not as bad as it was a couple weeks ago.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was still bad enough today, because I mean it's only 3 of us old guys unloading that truck of food, you know, for the food giveaway, and it was work, and then plus it was still warm. Boy, everybody couldn't believe how I was sweating today. My shirt was soaking wet.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
But it would have been worse if it was like it was last week. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I couldn't. You ain't kidding, man. Today, for me, today wasn't too terribly bad. I was sweating, man, but last week, whew, man, it was 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, man. I already had to change my shirt.
You guys do know this is the hottest summer on record, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard them saying, Tom. Yeah, it was a bad summer, they said.
Hottest one ever since they've been keeping records.
You know what, Frank? September's right around the corner. Then we'll be singing some, who was that Billy Joel that sang September Morning?
Yeah, really. But that's fine with me, though. It's hot weather, boy, and I just don't like it anymore. Not like it's been.
Definitely not. Can't wait for that September morning. Nice and cool. Probably low 80s, high 70s.
Yeah, I'm a fall and winter person myself.
Oh yeah. No humidity.
Really?
You guys see that new radio? It's a Ranger. It's called a Longhorn. They get $1,500 for it. It's got 600 watts.
Whoa-wee! 600-watt radio?
Made by Ranger.
Wow, I never heard that one. You wouldn't even need a doggone linear with a 600-watt radio.
Absolutely not.
It's all built into one package there, the Longhorn.
What are they going for, Tom? Have you seen the price?
Yeah, it looks like the dealers are selling for like $1,500. I mean, I'm sure it's all over the place if you get surfing around the internet. I just happened to stumble upon it today.
Copy on that. I bet you probably don't have no stores stocking them.
Yeah, I don't know, unless it's big with the truck drivers, I don't know. I don't even know if truck drivers buy radios anymore. I don't think they got them in their trucks. If they got them, they don't use them.
10-foot? Yeah, because some of them might interfere with these computers and stuff on these new trucks now today.
Yeah, did you see where you can't have stacks anymore?
Where you can't have what?
You know, on the big truck, you can't have the stacks anymore.
No.
So the companies that put them on there, you know, because they like the way their trucks appear, they're just the stacks. They're not hooked to anything.
I'd be doggone, what was the purpose for that?
I don't know. It's all swept down underneath now. I guess it all has to do with emissions, I'm sure.
Probably, I was getting ready to say, probably because they can't get in the pipes to put that wand in them, probably. You know how the DOT gets them for the pollution, where they stick those pipes in the stacks? That's probably because they can't get up that high to put that wand in them.
I suppose that could be, sure.
That, and I would assume that, I mean, if that's a real thing, which, I mean, what are they doing on all new stuff? I guess the emissions are too close to the sky, Frank.
Probably. That's weird.
Yeah, that seems kind of weird.
I wonder what's going to be Rat's excuse why he hasn't been on the radio for two weeks or two daily week talking. Oh man, I just didn't feel into it.
I know what you meant, Frank.
Couldn't get it out there, RJ.
I know what you meant, man. I know what you meant. God, hey, don't worry about it, Frank. I'm having trouble with words tonight myself. I guess to be like that sometimes.
Just looked up that stack thing.
What'd they say?
It says semi-trucks can still have stacks, but strict modern emission standards require heavy filtration equipment like diesel particulate filters, DPF, and selective catalytic reduction, SCR systems. Routing a complex high-temperature emissions hardware up to the tall chrome stacks is very expensive, adds aerodynamic drag, and is less efficient than routing exhaust underneath.
Aerodynamic drag. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Yeah, they coming up with what they want to come up with now.
It says livestock trailers still use them to get the emissions above the livestock.
Yeah, so it doesn't kill all the chickens.
Yeah. Hey Frank.
Yes, sir.
I worked on a big job up there on Brewster Road. Remember when that chicken place was all the way out there near 40, that big chicken factory?
Yes, sir, I do.
We were putting in a force main so they couldn't spray the chickens out onto the field anymore. They were shoving them through this force main all the way down to, I don't know, what is that, Landis or something, wherever the other end of Brewster is. Anyway, them chicken trucks would come through there, stacked up to the top of them cages, and the feathers all flying and stink.
Oh man, I know. That's like the one over there on. They got rid of the one over on Mill Road, I think it is, that chicken factory. But that one out on Route 40, oh my God, you can smell it before you get to it. It used to stink.
They got that one right there on Almond Road too, like right near Catnap. That's Almond Road and the like at the intersection of Gershaw. Right down the road there from Joe's Butcher on 540 Almond Road. That thing stinks sometimes.
That place is a fucking horror show.
Another one out there. Yeah, they've been there for years. I'm surprised that chickens falling out the truck as they've you could tell which way the tractor trailers came, 'cause chickens would be all up and down the highway where they fell out the crates.
Bees poultry, man, it happened a couple of summers ago right on damn Almond and Gershel. They damn had to turn too damn hard and there was chicken parts all down Almond Road.
Oh my goodness. Man, I used to hate having to go over there and work on the forklifts and had to put brushes and drive motors. Oh man, you reaching down there, chicken legs, chicken heads, chicken nuts, chicken, every piece of chicken was, seemed like it just fell around those drive motors, and you had to reach down through all that mess to get in there and put brushes in the motors. Oh, I used to hate that.
Yeah, you get your ass in there and you got something fucking looking at you.
Chicken nuts.
Yeah, chicken nuts too, RJ. It was terrible.
I bet it was.
Well, one time we had one in the shop. It came in on a Friday, and we left it in the shop. And man, come Monday morning, the shop had billions of doggone, what do they call them things? Those little white things. Shit, can't even think of the name of them. Maggots. The shop was filled with maggots. Frank Ostino came in that morning. Get this forklift the hell out of here. It was half a day cleaning up all of the maggots crawling throughout the whole business.
Got the disco race going.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
While you were trying to think of the word maggots there, Frank, I was hollering over here. I was like, maggots, maggots.
I heard you. Yeah.
If you had maggots in the shop, did they have to put up one of those LBTQ signs?
Yes, they did. Oh man, it was a mess, Tom.
I see where he was going. That he replaced the F with an M. M with an F. That's the... Tom, come on, man.
You could be the only one who got it.
Maybe.
Yeah, they had to get a whole bunch of maggots in there to fill those positions.
Where the hell did Crazy Bob go?
He did that last week. I'll be back. Never came back.
Oh, he'll be back any time now.
No, he's going to be on all the time.
He was hollering out the window while Darlene was weed whacking earlier.
Was he?
Hey, Frankie,
Yeah.
last week, I was up in the morning truck over his house taking down an airplane that was right on the neighbor's property line. And Darlene jumped. And the neighbor out there going,
Oh my goodness! Oh man! I heard Bob said he put the ground plane up on the tower. Oh, you was down there last week, and did he?
last week.
Copy on that. What you do? Drop it, or you went up and put it up?
We work on it all day long. Did everything we could of. 2 different demos. We had jumper cables running, everything. If we couldn't figure it out, just could not get that match down no matter what we did. And, after about 6 hours, it was a hot day. It was so hot. Everybody's kind of like walking around. They can't even think about what we're doing anymore. So I backed that bucket truck up to that other antenna and snatched that down and put it up on the tower and raised the tower back up and went home.
Wow. Should have said you was coming up. It could have came down and helped you.
There's nothing anybody can do, Frank, because it's all got to be done from up in the bucket truck. You know, you can't let that antenna down because of the street.
Oh, okay. So your bucket was high enough to do it without dropping it, huh?
No, we drop it, but we keep it real high up and like out at the street. It's like, you know, we got to keep it so that it's over, you know, I guess it's about 20 foot high that the cars and trucks are going right underneath it.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that was tough. But, yeah, the way they had it designed, because he couldn't go no higher. Ain't no way he'd have been able to with a longer tower, higher tower, because he'd be all the way on blocking both sides of the road.
Well, that antenna we put up there was a lot higher than the one that was up there. We were all the way across the road with that bad boy.
Oh, my goodness. Which one did you put up? The one that was over on the other side of the house that he wanted to put in the pipe?
Yeah. He said it was brand new.
Copy on that. Yeah, because that day me and Dave was over on that side of the house while you was throwing that cable across the house. Me and Dave was on the other side of the house and was looking at it.
I'm back.
Copy on you being back.
Well, Bob said it was called like a Taurus or something like that. It's like part fiberglass, part steel whip.
He sounds good with it up here. He definitely sounds good with it. How's he sound out there to you?
Even that one had a bad match.
Yeah, he said he's got like a 2-in-1 or something like that.
Down where we wanted.
I was talking to him earlier, and maybe he's making the trip. Matter of fact, the first time I heard it, I was all the way out in 5 Points.
Never seen it do like that, like Tom said.
When I first started hearing
The
it.
idea we came up with, all everybody thinking, we just couldn't get it.
Hey, Tom. How about it, Tom?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I thought you said John.
Did you put new coax up, or did you still use that red stuff?
No, brand new coax.
Copy on that.
Brand new everything.
What was that?
Brand new everything.
Copy.
Then we brought that other antenna over. He never told us that had a bad match, and we put that up, and I thought it had a, he says brand new, what could be wrong with that? Put the brand new coax on the brand new antenna, stand it up, and it's got like a 2-something match. John, I heard you say he put a tuner on it. He ain't running no tuner, he's running that match. That's what he's doing. Oh, I thought he had an antenna tuner, he said he had. Yeah, he said he has one, but he ain't running it. Okay. I didn't know that. Gotta be careful how much power he puts through there.
I told him I got an antenna tuner too. Carries up to 1,000 watts. I mean, the tuner's good enough for 1,000 watts anyway. So he's running without a tuner, huh, Tom?
He's got a tuner. Is that the tuner I gave you?
Yes.
So he just still want to hook it up. I don't know.
2 to 1's not really that bad. 2 to 1's okay.
CB Savage.
What do you say, CB Savage? Yeah, but if he runs power through it there, RJ, I don't think that's too good if he runs a lot of power through it, though. What is it, a 1.2?
No, 2. 2. He's got 2.
Copy on the 2.5.
Hey, John. Yes, sir. You gotta spin your beam or something, because you can't hear RJ, and you two are talking at the same time every time. RJ got to run a little juice.
No, I didn't run none. nothing over here, Tim. I ain't running nothing but barefoot. I'm doing the same thing I always do.
I hear you now, RJ.
Roger, good evening, Tom to you, Tim.
Good evening. Can you hear me, Tom? I hear you just fine, yes.
What'd you say?
What?
But you had to turn it 1 or 2 degrees, Ted?
I was dead south. I put it southwest. Just swung it over, make sure.
Copy.
Yeah, you booming in here now. A plus 20.
Break for sure.
Go ahead, break.
30-30. No! You can hear me? Yes. Okay, just checking that. Made a change. And Stonewall and Woodchuck said hi. Oh, where'd you catch them at? They were waving in and out this morning. I jumped in there real quick and waved a hand. What time was that? I've been out here since 3:30 this morning. 9 o'clock. I know he's got a phone in the background. When you say 9 o'clock? Yes, 9 o'clock. And I gotta get the phone. Yeah, I came out here real early this morning and rebuilt a hydraulic cylinder. About 9 o'clock, I was probably out there putting it on the tractor out back.
He had to go to a phone call, Tommy said.
10-4, thank you.
Hey, Ted.
Yo.
Buffalo Wild Wings this weekend coming up. Well, not tomorrow, but I should say next weekend.
Next Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, thank you.
No, thank you for your thank you.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
What's up with the rat? He misses 5 days out of 6.
Bunch of slackers.
He's going to have to pay a renewal fee when he comes back on.
He can't come on 1 day a month and act like he runs the channel. Come on.
But he does.
I don't know whose responsibility he is, but he's not mine.
That's right.
You just made him. You ain't his keeper.
Hey, Cottonmouth, I got my pot out here. Just had the 3rd cup. Oh, come on.
Yeah. I got no witty retort.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had to think about it for a second.
Hey, Cottonmouth, do you know why an orange never needs glasses?
Alright.
It's got plenty of vitamin C.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was pretty lame, but I heard it today on the radio and tried to remember it so I could offer something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good. That's what you call a dad joke.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, 'cause it ain't got the F word in it. How about the other night when Rat was on, I kept telling him to stop using the F word, and he was swearing to God that he hadn't used it. And he's like, as he's swearing to God that he hasn't used it, he's using it.
He needs a swear jar.
Pegasus.
Yes, sir.
Went down this morning, put a bunch out, came back up, ate my lunch, was doing some yard work, this and that. I don't know, now it's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock maybe. I get done putting a bunch of bundles of wood together. I just drive past just to make sure that I don't need to put any more down. There ain't a single one down there.
Man.
Yeah, like sold 41 since Monday. I keep track of it by the week, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, man, they keep me busy though. I had to make 20 up this afternoon, and it's a lot of work. Working at a regular pace, it takes me like an hour to do like 4. I put like 20, 18, 20 of them together this afternoon.
My wife and I were passing your house, and you and Larry were out there stocking up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I blew the horn, and I told Larry to walk it. I said you were busy.
Yeah, I heard the horn. You were heading toward Tuckahoe.
Yes, yes.
I said to Lori, who was that? She said, I don't know. She said, I think it might be Nicole. And that was like one of my son's like old girlfriends or something. I said, oh, okay. You were holding all the traffic up.
It wasn't.
Sure appeared that way. But hey, thanks for blowing the horn. Yeah, we were stocking up.
Yep, yep.
She gets a kick out of it. I'm not allowed to get down without her.
Good for her.
Yeah, she collects all the money and she keeps like a book, you know, like how many we've done on the year and all.
Yeah, my wife keeps all that kind of information on her phone. Man, if anything happens to that phone, she's lost. She won't even know what her name is, because she has to look it up every once in a while on her phone.
Oh my, that's a little overboard. You don't even know your own name.
Yeah, I know, right? Who she has the phone? Oh, of course, I'm kidding.
She's sitting in a circle with Catnap, and that's why she can't remember her name.
That's right.
She's the middle person between Catnap and Grover. I was listening to Catnap and RJ talking earlier, and they were in the middle of a conversation about stocking shells at PetSmart, and RJ had to keep on reminding them what they were talking about. I think him and Brother Rat are camping out together.
Oh, I got a story for you, Tom.
Okay.
My wife and I decided to take the electric bikes out, right? Go over to Amanda's field. We get on my road, not a quarter mile down the road, here comes a state trooper.
Okay.
Be cool, be cool, be cool. He went right past, he was oncoming, so we did stick around, and he went past us. I said, well, okay, I guess he didn't notice or didn't want to bother. Sure enough, here comes another one, too, on the same route.
Neither one bothered you?
Neither one bothered us.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd be pretty pissed if they bothered you, because if you lived here and could see the little 10-year-old kids going by with quads right down the middle of the highway, I'm not talking about some back street, I'm not talking about kids that are a little bit older, I'm talking about kids that ought to have their parents with them still, going right down the middle of the highway the wrong way, giving people the finger, it's terrible.
I was coming down my road, you know, in 45-mile-an-hour area, and I thought it was an electric bike. It came out of Southwoods, and I was doing 45 miles an hour and couldn't keep up with them. I mean, electric bike that goes 50 miles an hour?
Yeah, I told you the kid that, remember I told you the kid came over and talked to me at Amanda's field because they were giving me the finger and everything. One kid came over and said, look, all kids aren't bad. Remember that?
Yeah.
I said, how fast that thing go? He said, 50. It looked just like a dirt bike. Looked just like a dirt bike.
That's like some of them going by here, Tom. Traffic be traveling, I don't know, 45, 50, 55, whatever. Bikes on the, these are older gentlemen like they're getting off of work. And man, I mean, they tell you, they'd be going past, the cars be going by, like I said, 45, 50 miles an hour. and these two bikes on the shoulder of the road, they're passing the cars on the shoulder of the road with those bikes.
Frank, the big thing in the newspaper down here this week was, in every newspaper I picked up, some guy, a grown-up, got in some kind of trouble in Sea Isle or something on his electric bike, and they chased him all the way to Summers Point. They threw his butt in jail.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, those bikes, they do fly, man. I mean, I tell you, I can't believe it to see some of them go by here sometime. But like I said, they're not kids, they're older gentlemen getting off of work. But I mean, they'd be trying to get home in a hurry.
Yeah, I think they've lost their license, and that's what they're using.
But now, they're changing the law. You got to have license and insurance on those things and tags on them now.
Yeah, but they ain't bothering with it.
No. If they ain't bothering the ones that's out here on the street, on the quad runners, real standing all the way down the road in front of traffic, they ain't bothering them. They ain't going to bother the working people.
Yeah, so far I'm living proof of that.
Hey, Frank, are them quads wheeling right past your house?
All the time, and you know where I'm at. They be going right down this here state highway like nothing, man. Cops don't even be bothering them.
That's a state highway where you are?
Yeah, it's a state highway. Hey, John?
County highway.
County highway, okay. Yeah, it's a county highway, Tom.
Well, out in front of me is a state highway. And the crazy thing is, as soon as you get past my house, there's a guardrail on both sides of the street for, I don't know, let's call it a mile. It goes across a big piece of meadow. So there's a guardrail on both sides of the street. No side streets, no nothing. It goes across a piece of water. So if they wanted them kids, all they got to do is put a cop on one side and a cop on the other. The kids got nowhere to go. They got them corralled. They don't want to be bothered with that.
Yeah, they just don't want to do the paperwork and all that booking and everything.
They tell me they got drones in the trunk where they can pull the cop car over and follow him with a drone and then just go wherever he ends up, with the cop cars. I guess if he committed a crime, that's what they would do, but they don't seem to be. I'm telling you, I've almost got a couple of them myself, unfortunately. The guy across the street, I watched him almost clip one. They get down the wrong side of the road, and then when you pull out of your driveway, there they are. Like they're not even supposed to be there, and it's like after dark, they got no lights. It's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. You got a motorcycle too, don't you?
Yeah, and I gotta pay for license and insurance.
I was going to say, take your tag off and drive yours down the street. See what happens.
I'm with you, Frank, and that's kind of one of the reasons I'm kind of a little bit bitter about the whole thing. Where's the cutoff line? The people that keep giving the state the money, and they're going to pull you over for speeding or whatever, or the kid that's like doing wheel stands down the middle of the road, he's got no insurance, no license, no registration.
The difference, it burns my ass up too, Tom, but the difference is in the way that I kind of get over that shit is I don't have to worry about being pulled over and not having my shit taken away from me, and those dumbasses that want to lane split wheeling down the highway, they're going to be splattered all over it one day, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's what my buddy who's a trooper said. I said to him one day I was coming down Route 55 and they split me like on both sides, scared the crap out of me. A big group of those crotch racers. He said, yeah, we don't even chase them. He said they're going 165 miles an hour. And he said if we pull out to start to chase them, he said when we get up to speed, they'll stop, turn around, and come back at us at that speed. So he said we got to get stopped, turned around. He said it's not even worth it. He said they'll get killed. He said it'll all take care of itself. We don't need to chase them. And he said they can hold us personally liable if we chase them. The cop can be held liable.
I believe it. Oh yeah, and it's a load of horseshit. But I mean, I hate to sound like that, or I don't want to sound too damn cold, but it's the truth, No matter if you're on a bike or a car, if you're riding dirty and you're driving like an asshole, it's gonna catch up to you eventually.
You want to watch that stuff on YouTube, you want to watch some neat stuff, tune into the Arkansas Arkansas State Police. They'll chase them. They'll put them right in the guardrail.
That's the way that it should be.
You know what irks me?
He knows what I'm talking about. They'll run right, like if you're on like a Harley or something running away from them, they'll run right into the back of you and knock you right off it.
Hey, Tom. You know what irks me?
Go ahead.
You know a burglar can break in your house, fall across your coffee table in the dark, break his arm. You know that sucker can sue you?
How about the fact that if he's got a gun and he's in your house, you can't have a gun. Now, you can have a baseball bat or something. If he's got a baseball bat, whatever he has, you have to have less. You're not allowed to have equal to what he has. And you are required to try to escape your house. You have to try to get out a window or something.
I tell you, the law is so doggone stupid and ridiculous.
The thing about that is that if you catch somebody in your house in the middle of the night, ain't nobody but that burglar and God knows where he is, and that's where a subsonic suppressed round right to the fucking dome comes in handy.
If you're gonna shoot him, you better kill him.
Yep, exactly.
Those days of the cop telling you to drag him outside, you don't know what happened and all, that's all over though. You know, you're in trouble. They got people they can't catch. They ain't got enough detectives to solve any cases, but in that case, there you are standing in your house, you're going to be in jail. That poor son of a gun is protecting his house will be in jail. Hey, Catnap.
Yes, sir.
You talked about having your motorcycle taken away, like those guys that are wheeling and all, because they got a law now that they impound it and you lose it for life. They don't own them anyway. They stole them.
Oh, yeah. More than likely. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tom, you're probably 100% right. They probably did steal them. City of Vineland got 3 of those, I don't know, they're like the... I don't know, I want to say like the motorcycle-looking car or whatever those things are called. City of Vineland's got 3 of them sitting in their impound yard, and from what I'm hearing, that they cannot get them back. They done confiscated them.
Yeah, the law now says you can't get them back, like if you didn't have them registered and insured and all that kind of thing. But like I said, that's why they go out and steal them. That way when the state confiscates them, they didn't lose anything. And that's also the way, like if the cops are chasing them and they like run them into the woods and run away, they didn't lose anything. And the cops don't know who they're chasing because it's not registered.
Yep, exactly. And then they'll go and steal another one.
I was talking to a guy one time, it's been quite a few years now, he was involved in a motorcycle gang, and he had all these bikes in a barn. I'm going to leave this kind of vague because I don't want to get into trouble, but he had all these bikes in a barn. I said, what are all those bikes there? He said, oh, they're the throwaways. He said, they're the ones we use like if we're going to have a fight or something and we got to run. He said, yeah, he said, they're not our rides.
Yeah, burner bikes.
About Brother Rat and his motorcycles.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Pitiful. You've been saying that for 3 years. It was bull when you first said it, and it's bull now.
RJ, where'd you go?
He's looking for his funnel right about now.
Was he looking for a catnap?
He's looking for his funnel.
Oh.
There never was a funnel. That's a figment of your imagination. Only in your imagination. There never was a funnel.
Yeah, he'll deny the funnel and the love beads till the end of time.
Yeah, and the beanbags, yeah.
Crazy Bob, what Crazy Bob said he'll be back, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a lie.
Frank, did you buy into that?
No, I didn't buy into it, because I done heard him do it too many times now. I know when he's saying he'll be back, he's telling you goodbye.
When he tells you somebody's calling me on the phone or somebody's at the front door, I gotta let the dog out. And Catnap says you gotta go to 7-Eleven for cigarettes.
Yeah, that's right. I'm all stocked up tonight. I ain't going no freaking where.
I'm still waiting for you to pass it. You're really hogging it.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm in for the night. I got my 2 gallons of milk, got me some cookies, and I'm good to go.
One of these days, Tom, I'm going to make you a big batch of brownies because I want to see you get the giggles.
I hear you, my man. I hear you. You know what happens when I get the giggles, though? I pass out. That could be dangerous.
Oh, no. Gotta get you to do one good belly laugh.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I used to, man, I always tell the story. My sons are like 40 now, but they're like in high school and they've got their girlfriends over and they're saying, Dad, come watch this movie with us. And the movie is Napoleon Dynamite. And when that movie starts out, it's the dumbest movie I ever saw. I kept saying to them, I'm not going to sit here and watch it. This is ridiculous. Well, about 10 minutes into the movie, I get laughing. I'm laughing so darn hard, I'm crying. Next thing you know, I'm on the floor, passed out.
Yes. Vote for Pedro.
Yeah, their girlfriends had never seen me go out before, and they're like, hey, call the ambulance. What's the matter with him? Call the ambulance. And they're saying, no, don't do that. He'll be back.
What do they say, Tom? He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. They know I come back. I had that darn COVID. I think I went out 100 times in one weekend with that COVID. That was horrible. Every time I coughed, I passed out.
Wow, that's terrible. That's definitely bad.
Oh, my wife would sit there and watch me for hours and hours, and I'd start to cough, and she'd say, breathe. I said, I can't. I'm coughing.
Wow. What do you kind of stay away from people when they got a cold?
No, just, I don't know. That's something, I don't know, it's called tussive syncope. I don't think anybody else in the world has it but me, but yeah, if I cough real bad or laugh real hard, I go out.
Wow. They never did find out what happened to me. You know, they just said it might have been sugar drop, but it's happened 5 times to me.
Were you laughing or coughing?
No.
You know what the doctor told me? It happens to older people a lot when they're going to the bathroom. He said they strain to go to the bathroom and they pass out.
Yeah, that makes your blood pressure drop.
I don't have that problem. I don't know. They couldn't come up with nothing. That's why, like I said, they did all these x-rays, all these tests, all this blood work, and they said, well, the only thing they can maybe figure out, because everything is good. They did that where they check your blood, making sure how your blood is circulating in your body. They did that. I forget what they call it, but they did that test on me. Man, it's a wonder I'm not glowing. Because, you know, they was trying to find out what happened, but they never did come up with an answer. The only thing they said could have just been a sugar drop. But this last time it happened, I was lucky because I could have been out in the shop. Well, I just came in from out in the shop. And we just had got done finished eating dinner. I hadn't finished drinking my milk. And my wife and I was sitting at the dinner table. She said, I picked my glass up and put it to my forehead. And I remember her asking me, you okay? And I said, yeah, why? And she said, you put your glass to your forehead. And the last thing I remember, I felt tired, laid my head down on the table, and she said, that was it. She said, I was barely breathing.
When I go out, I go to the floor. My wife says that my head goes in the carpet and my knees keep driving, and when I wake up, my face is all burnt from the carpet and all because I'm pushing my head across the carpet, but I'm not even conscious when I'm doing it.
Wow. Yeah, because and all 5 times, I didn't know that was happening to me. I never knew it was happening to me, so I don't do too much driving. I'll take the car out, to the car shows and hope to God it never happens to me there when I'm going to the shows, but we go shopping, we go to the store, we go to church. I let the wife drive.
You know what I don't like to do? Go across the big bridge like the Walt Whitman and all anymore. Because I can tell it's going to happen. I can pull over. I've had that happen and I've done it. But those big bridges, there's nowhere to pull over.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I don't like, too much driving anymore.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what they got going on over at the campground, but I got kids all here in the woods screaming.
Oh my goodness. Wait until Halloween night gets here.
Yeah, they're not in there then. They got to get out by then.
Oh, okay. Still in there, Ted?
Oh yeah.
Copy. Pegasus?
Present and accounted for.
Copy. RJ is gone. Crazy Bob. He's gone.
Kitchen, he said.
What was that, Ted?
He went to the kitchen.
Yeah, and forgot his way back. RJ, he might have fallen asleep.
Frankie, I got done building the hydraulic cylinder today, put it back on the tractor, came out perfect, no leaks, no nothing, working fantastic. So I figured I'd try it out for a couple of minutes. As soon as I try it out, the hydraulic line leading to the hydraulic cylinder blew out. Well, I can't catch a break.
You said the cylinder blew out?
No, the hydraulic line, the hose leading to the cylinder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, once you rebuild those cylinders, the weakest point's going to go.
Yep, here's something. I was getting pretty good at those cylinders. Done a couple in the last couple of days. Once you kind of get feeling comfortable with it, and the ones I'm doing are all similar, very similar, not the same, but similar. I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. Unless you got like that chevron packing, when you got 6, 8 packings you got to stack together. They're a little pain in the butt.
Well, the kits are costing me like $28 and it's $700 to have it rebuilt. So one of the ones I did has a slight leak when I got all done. I think I know what I did wrong anyway. So that's coming back apart and putting a new, brand new kit back in it. But even if I got to do it twice for $60, I sure beat $700.
Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. That's why I get my money when I rebuild them. And which is, I'm still charging a whole lot less, but yeah, I get my money for building them. shoot, the only closest one around for me is Pure Land Industrial Park over in Swedesboro. And there's nobody around Violin that rebuilds cylinders anymore.
Well, you got the guy over on Tuckahoe Road there.
Oh, I can't forget, what's his name, Gary or something? I forget what his name is.
I got his card here somewhere. But he's in the old tool and mold building, like right real close to Birch's.
Yeah, I forget what his name is, but that's what I do on myself, you know. I get my little play money, you know, but I still build if somebody call. And then plus I charge more to take them off the equipment if they don't bring them here. Excuse me. If they bring them here, you know, I still get my money, but I like when they bring the equipment so I can take them off and make more money, you know, but either way, you know, it's a little side hustle.
Well, on this backhoe, I'm rebuilding them right on the machine. I'm leaving the barrel right on the machine and pulling the whole cylinder right out the front end of it.
Yeah, I do that also, you know. I do that on lot if I can, you know. Pull just the rod out and rebuild it, leave the barrel on. That's one less pin you have to take off in the lines.
Yeah, not only that, you got that whole machine holding on to that barrel, and you know you can get that cylinder out of there, that piston out of there, however you got to do it with it. Come along, another tractor, whatever you got to do, and get it out of there. So if you take the whole thing out, you got to figure out a way to hold it tight, you know, in your vise or whatever. So you might as well just leave it if you can.
Yeah, I've done it. I do it both ways too, like that. You know, if it's possible, I'll leave the barrel on if the equipment's here. But sometimes a lot of these guys, they're already wrench heads, but don't know how to build the cylinder. So I get the vehicles brought here, and I get just the cylinders brought here. So I do it either way.
Hey, Pegasus.
Yes, sir.
Pick it up. I'm going to clean some tools up here. Pick it up for a while.
All right, ready to do it.
You still in there, Catnap?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just, swinging my feet, man.
Copy.
And you're enjoying this damn bowl.
Ha ha ha, I hear you. Friday night.
Bowl of cereal?
Yeah, Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, that's good. Take it.
You know, that does sound good. I got Cheerios. A good cold bowl of Cheerios sounds good.
Good for the heart, good for the health.
Yes, sir, buddy. Had a kind of early dinner anyway. By the time we got done unloading the food truck over at the church, went down Millville, found out about this new place down there. Was talking about it at the church. Man, had me some good fried fish, macaroni cheese, candy yams, and collard greens. Oh man, did I pig out. But that was early, so now I'm kind of having to put a little something on the stomach to hold me off for morning. A nice cold bowl of cereal sounds good.
There you go. It sounds all so good. Yeah, I had an early dinner. It's way earlier than I usually eat. So I'll be probably hitting the kitchen pretty soon.
I know I will now we talked about food. I prefer the cold bowl of ice cream though, but we ate all of that, or I ate all of that. Got any ice cream over there, Ted?
Oh, yeah. Couple half gallons waiting for me.
Hey, copy all that.
there Skip in there tonight?
What was that, Pegasus?
There's Skip in there tonight?
No, it's quiet here, peaceful and quiet, not like it was last time we was all out here, all that bleed over and stuff.
Yeah, that was crazy. Then one day last week, I think it was last week, that went back and forth. Kentucky and Wisconsin and Kentucky again and Missouri.
Yeah, that was bad last week.
Well, the good thing about it is they can't stay long because Mother Nature doesn't allow it.
Yeah, I can imagine what the people probably thought about me when I had all my power. I'm sure people was probably mad as hell when I was out here. I was out here running 6,000 bird watts. What's that, 1.5 times of 6,000?
Ooh, wow.
Oh yeah, 32 pill.
Nice.
That thing was like a little miniature coffin, wasn't it, Ted?
Had so many fans it would hover off the table.
Oh.
800 amp power supply to run that thing.
I was just about to say, what does it take to run that thing? 800. Wow.
Yep, 800 amp power supply. I still got that. I blew some pills in, quite a few pills, and they got so expensive. So I just broke it down, took all of the good pills out, the resistors, the capacitors, and I sold the fan, the cabinet, the fans that was on the cabinet, and the heat sink in it. I took out all of the resistors and everything that was good and sold the cabinet.
Didn't you sell the transformers?
Well, the little transformers that was in the linear cell, but the power supply, I still got the power supply.
Oh, 'cause that's probably got some big transformer in it to run that.
Yeah, this power supply is like, it was like 1.5 foot high, 1.5 foot wide, or 2 foot wide, 2 foot deep. Yeah, big old power supply. But the transformers, they was built, you know, so-so. But yeah, I let it all go. I just took out mainly everything I wanted out of it.
It was heavy before you took it apart.
Oh yeah, yeah it was.
Well, I guess we're not going to lose our gravity after all.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, me too.
The only scary part about that is that if that actually happened, we would have lost 70% of our oxygen.
True.
I think we'd be floating in space, wouldn't we?
Well, yeah, it was, they speculated that if it was to actually happen, most circumstances, you would fall from a 7-story drop, and if you were to survive, you wouldn't live long because the Earth's oxygen level would be severely depleted.
So we were all supposed to die?
Yeah, on the 12th at 6 a.m.
I never even heard about it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to request about it too, what y'all was talking about. I missed something?
Yeah, we were supposed to lose gravity on the 12th of August, but what actually did happen was there was a planetary alignment, there was a solar
I missed that.
Did Prince write a song about it? On a party like it's 1999?
Maybe.
If we died all the times they said we were going to die, remember the Inca calendar or something?
Yeah, Aztec calendar, yeah, I think that was in 2012.
There was 2000, then the calendar, now this thing you're talking about. Oh, let's not forget the rocket ship that looked like a rock.
Yeah, the 3-eyed atlas, and then, I wish I'd have caught that. I wish I had a telescope. I'd have liked to have seen that rocket hit the moon. Damn SpaceX rocket hit one of the sides of the moon.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Whose rocket was that? China's? India's? Whose?
Elon.
What was he trying to do?
It's part of one of his rockets he launched up.
Did he intend it to do that?
I don't think so.
They said something, what, it went off course or something?
I think that's what happened, yeah. The trajectory altered or some shit.
And the moon's gravity just naturally pulls it in.
Like a vacuum cleaner from hell.
Oh yeah.
Where the hell's that bleed over coming from?
I got none.
I got none.
I got none.
Rub it in now. Just like that, it went away.
Now you got none.
That's right.
Good job.
Spoke too soon. Hey, you guys chased it away, so I appreciate y'all.
You're welcome.
Came back.
Bummer.
Don't worry, I'm gonna send it to you guys so I don't feel like I'm going nuts.
I appreciate that.
The fucking stupid bull.
Oh, you call it the Super Bowl?
The damn stupid bull. A bleeder bull. Oh my god. That reminds me. Hey Frank, do you ever shoot skip on the railroad tracks?
Yes, I did.
I could have swore I heard you. Have you done it recently? Because I could have swore I heard you out there one day.
No, I haven't been down on the railroad tracks in a long time.
Oh, okay. 'Cause it was, I don't know, it's about a week or two, maybe 3. You're the only one in this area that puts me over 40 over, and somebody had sounded just like you and was giving me the same exact signal. I was like, holy shit, man, you go, Frank.
No, I haven't been on the railroad tracks in years, man. I haven't even been down on the bowl in years.
I got you.
All right, help me out here. What's the railroad tracks?
Channel 11.
I should have guessed that.
That's the Super Bowl number 2.
Roger.
That's for like 50K and under. Super Bowl is like 100K and over.
Hey, Frank,
Yes, sir.
what's that older black man's handle? Can't remember. He used to hang on the track.
Local or out of town?
He lived with his daughter for a while, then he moved. He was over your shop once.
Let me see. There's been so many guys here, building those vehicles. I don't know which one that was, Ted.
You remember he lived in his daughter's a real nice house somewhere over towards Bridgeton, that area?
You talking about 653?
No.
Six pack?
Nope.
6-pack?
No.
No!
I can't remember his handle. He had a cane when he was over your house. He walked with a cane.
Oh, shoot. Had a walking cane. I'm lost on that, Ted.
Joe Bosnarski.
Yeah, he's only been here, what, once or twice?
I think he knew your cousin. You should talk to your cousin. Cousin I met? What's your cousin's handle, Frank?
You ain't talking about young buck.
No. Maybe not your cousin, your uncle.
Junkyard dog, I think.
Who?
Junkyard dog.
No. You don't know your cousin's name or your uncle's name?
45 is my uncle.
45, that's it.
Yeah, but he didn't walk with no cane.
No, he used to talk to that old guy.
Yeah, I forget who you're talking about, but I vaguely know who you're talking about. Or was it Junkyard Dog? With the cane. Yeah, it's starting to bring back a memory slightly.
Junkyard Dog! Frank!
Yes, sir.
Junkyard Dog!
That's what I'm kind of thinking, though, Ted. Junkyard Dog with the cane.
It could be. That handle, I've heard it, but I'm not putting him with that old man. Walmart! Vegas, is you know Junkyard Dog?
Oh, sure. We go way back.
You know, Ted, now I'm thinking about it, I think it was Junkyard Dog, though.
Could be.
No doubt about it.
Come on, Frank, you know it was.
I think it really was, though. I think it was Junkyard Dog.
Did he have a spiked collar around his neck?
What was that, Tom?
Did he have a spiked collar around his neck?
No, he didn't have no spike collar.
pitched in a couple years ago working on a house, and there was a Spanish guy, Latin guy, I'm not sure where he's from, but anyway, he had this bulldog, and he had a big spike collar on it, and he had it tied to like a tree branch, like this huge tree, and the chain going down to the dog came from up above, not down below, like up above and hung, like, and I think the chain must have been fake, like a plastic chain or something, because it was absolutely huge. That was quite a picture, that whole thing painted, but he had that dog all fixed up like with a big spike collar and all.
You know, Ted, I'm still sitting here thinking about it. I do think it was Junkyard Dog, though, that was here with the cane, I do believe.
Hey, Roger. Was he related to Leroy Brown? Oh, that was good.
Leroy Brown? I think so.
That was funny, I was just thinking about that song in my head.
Yeah. Meaner than the Junkyard Dog. Who sung that song? Jim Croce? That's right. Pleasure got 100 points tonight.
Oh man, he's on top of it all.
Yeah, Ted. I'm almost 99% sure it was Junkyard Dog.
I know he used to talk on the tracks. In fact, they talked with us for a while, and then they started their own station.
Yeah. I'm on about, like I said, 99% sure it was Junkyard Dog.
I'm thinking you're right. I wonder if he's still alive.
I don't know. A lot of the old guys from Bridgeport have passed away.
Hey, Ken,
Yes, sir.
that old Ken is pretty fly for a white guy. Who did that song?
What, this thing pretty fly for a white guy?
Yeah, who did that?
Offspring.
Yeah, what was the other? They had another good song, too.
I'd say a song that they did that I really liked was Gone Away.
Yeah, no, I'm only aware of like two songs that they did. Fly for a White Guy, and they had another one that was something like it.
They had a couple pretty good ones, but he plays the piano in that one song, and it's pretty good.
Who did that song with Elton John? And he kind of like is playing the piano in the beginning, and it's kind of like a rap song, and then Elton John keeps coming in and singing the chorus. You don't know the song? I don't remember that. So it says here Elton John did two chorus for two rap songs. He did a song called Ghetto Gospel. It was produced by Eminem. And he also sings chorus on the track Always Love You from his 2021 album, The Lockdown Session, featuring rappers Young Thug and Nicki Minaj. Here's an interesting thing. Elton John refuses to ever sing Candle in the Wind, Goodbye England's Rose, ever again. He performed it just once at the funeral of Princess Diana, later declining requests, including one from Prince Harry, for a concert in Diane's memory, because he considers that specific rendition too sacred and painful and tied to a moment of profound grief to repeat. He also has vowed to permanently retire Crocodile Rock from his set list now, and his touring career has ended, admitting that he found it cheesy and grew so tired of it. Elton John has stage 2 prostate cancer, and he has a severe vision loss from some kind of, he's blind in the right eye and limited sight in the left from some disease he has.
You know his real name is Reginald?
Yes. Paul McCartney will not sing John Lennon's song Imagine. When Diana died, Elton John and Princess Diana were on the outs. She refused to write a foreword to his book, Rock and Royalty.
That was a rough time when Lady Di died.
Did you know that I knew this? Paul McCartney's favorite song, he said it's the greatest song ever written, was the Beach Boys song called God Only Knows. Did you know that Princess Diana was unfaithful first in their marriage?
Yep.
You knew that, John?
Yeah. I think she was messing with one of the chauffeurs there.
Yeah, bodyguard. Kind of surprised, too, because she always carried herself like a real lady, but I guess you don't know what's going on inside a marriage.
I think Harry's his son.
Oh, how about that?
What? King Charles.
What's his last name, Tom?
I'll have to ask. I honestly don't know.
You never hear him mention any of them. The two sons, the father. You never hear their last name, do you?
Here's what it says. King Charles does not technically use a last name because members of the British royal family do not need one. When a surname is needed, his family's house name is Windsor, and a personal surname used by descendants of Queen Elizabeth II and Princess Philip is Mountbatten-Windsor. Mountbatten-Windsor.
I knew it was Windsor, but I knew they never called them by their last name, you know, like Charles Windsor.
No, and Prince William and Prince Harry don't have one either, so wonder what they did when they went into service.
My name's Harry. Who the hell knows? They used to call that, what, the House of Windsor or something?
Yeah, it says that they can technically use Mountbatten-Windsor-Wales. You know, keep saying he does not technically have a last name, but somewhere in his life he did, you know?
I'd imagine. I knew Princess Diana had a last name. I don't remember it, but then she married him, and she was just Princess Diana.
Her last name was Spencer. Mumbles, are you out there? Over.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna get ready to turn this thing off and head up to the top of the hill.
Good night, Frank. I'm right behind you.
Alright there, Ted, Tom, Pegasus, Catnap. Everybody have a good evening.
Later, Frank.
Good hearing you in there, buddy.
Copy, copy. Talk to y'all next weekend.
Well, good night, Frank. Good night, John. I'm going to pull the plug myself there. Catnap, RJ, Dave. Man, who am I forgetting out there? Somebody. But anyway, have a good weekend, everybody.
Easy there, Tom.
Crazy Bob, Tom.
Yeah, that's what I forgot. Good night, Bob.
Catch everybody later, bump bump.
Bump everybody. Please, we'll catch you next time. We are back.
Later, Frank.